Hi there, and welcome to the tutorial on using High5's Tool Development SDK. We here at BDP Solutions are excited about the opportunity for our users to create, develop, and fully implement their own media processing tools, which they can use to analyze images and footage taken by their drone cameras. This tutorial aims to give you a basic understanding of the format, restraints, and procedures that should be followed when you're developing your own tool. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Since our user tools are all written in C#, the first thing you'll need to do is get your hands on our software development kit. We've uploaded a NuGet package that can easily be found and installed in NuGet's official package gallery, either via a web browser or a supported .NET IDE. Supporting links will be in the description. For this tutorial, I'll show you how to install the SDK alongside implementation of your tool through Visual Studio 2019. Once you open up Visual Studio, you're going to want to create a new project and select Class Library as your template. Be sure to select the .NETwork framework environment from the template list. You can call the project whatever you want. The actual name of the tool is only specified once you upload it to our system. Remember to specify a location you can remember, since you'll need to go here to fetch the DLL once you're ready to upload your tool. Ideally, you want to develop in the latest release of the .NET Framework, which is version 4.8 at the time of this recording. You can hit Create, and Visual Studio will generate all the basics you need to start developing. Once all your files have been installed, the first thing you want to do is open your NuGet package manager and search for the High5 SDK. Be sure to install the latest stable release, which, as the time of this recording, is version 1.0.2. The package manager will then install all the files you need to start developing your tool. Once this is finished, you can head back to your auto-generated class file and add High5 SDK under your list of imports. Now, in order for your tool to be run successfully in our system, you need to call your namespace High5 with the numeric value of 5, and your class name must be called Custom Tool. Once again, the actual name of your tool is only specified once you upload it. From here, you can either write an analysis tool, which will be used to analyze media in whichever way you see fit, or you can write a drawing tool, which will be applied at the end of a pipeline to visually represent the output of the analysis tools. Your custom tool simply needs to inherit from either of these tools to start your development. These basic tools are specified in the High5 SDK that you have just installed. For this tutorial, I'll be creating an analysis tool. Once you make your custom tool inherit from this class, Visual Studio should give you an option to generate the functions of the abstract class you are inheriting from. If not, these functions are the init and process functions. Init will be called before any processing begins, so any initialization processes you'd like to add must be implemented in here. Since the default constructor will be called to instantiate the object, all initializations must take place in this function. Process, as the name implies, is the function that will receive the media data as input, perform your selected analysis, and return the data to be used by the next tool in the pipeline. An additional function that is absolutely necessary is the set model pipeline set model path function. This function receives a string as input and will be used for our analysis engine to specify the directory where your uploaded model will be unloaded for usage. Therefore, it is imperative that you specify some path attribute, which you will then need to assign in the set model path function. This function only returns or only sets the base path where the models are loaded, so you still need to add the actual name of the model that you intend to use. Once this is set, you're free to access your neural network model through this path attribute and perform all the analysis you need. Alright, so I went ahead and created a basic analysis tool that uses the SSD-10 Onyx model, a neural network model, to identify birds in any given image or video. As you can see, the set model path, the init and the data processes function have been written. And then once again, you're welcome to add many or any amount of private helper functions that you can call internally, as long as you have the process, the init, and the set model path exactly defined as here to be used in our system. So once your analysis tool is ready to be uploaded to our system, you're going to want to build your tool. You're welcome to install any additional NuGet packages or libraries as well, since this will all be compiled into your DLL once you create it. The easiest way to create your DLL would be to head over to your build configurations, which is debugged by default, and you're going to set that to release. Once you've changed that to release, you can right-click your custom tool class over here on the right-hand panel in Visual Studio and select Rebuild. This will build your entire analysis tool, and if there are no errors, you should see 1 succeeded, 0 failed, and 0 skipped. Once this is finished, you're ready to fetch your DLL and upload it to our system. Alright, so once you've created your tool and built the DLL from it, you're going to head over to our official web application at high5.azurewebsites.net. There will be a link in the description. Sign up if you don't already have an account and then log in to get to our landing page. And then from here, you're going to want to upload the DLL. Just for those of you who do not know where to find this file, if you navigate to that directory in which Visual Studio created the project for you, you'll see alongside your class files there will be a bin folder. This is short for binary, not bin as in rubbish bin. So once you open the binary folder, there will be a debug and a release folder. And since we set the build configuration to release in Visual Studio, you're going to open the release folder, and then you will find the DLL under the name of your project.dll. So in our case, it was custom tool or custom tool 1. So you'll just find custom tool1.dll, and this will be the actual dynamically linked library that you'll be uploading. So once you're in our system, it's a fairly simple procedure. You're going to hit your profile icon here at the top right, select settings, and once this pop-up appears, you simply navigate over to upload tools. Here you will see our default tools, people recognition down to box drawing tool. These are all built into our analysis engine, but are extensible by use of the upload tool functionality. And the button is located right here at the bottom. So you simply hit the plus. Now you can create a tool, and this is the stage where you actually specify your tool name. Since my previously created tool recognizes birds, I'm going to call this bird recognition. All right, let's call it custom bird recognition tool. Then you can specify the tool type, as we said earlier, either drawing or analysis. If you upload a drawing tool, you simply need to upload the dynamically linked library. But if you upload an analysis tool, you need to upload the DLL as well as the model that you use, the neural network Onyx model, to perform your analysis. Since this will be unloaded in our engine, the path of the unloaded specified in the set model path, and then it will be accessed and your process function run during the execution of the pipeline. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drag and drop the tools over. I renamed my DLL to bird recognition just for simplicity's sake. Of course, once the DLL is made, you can rename it to whatever you like. It doesn't really matter. All your compiled code is in the DLL, and that will be unpacked in our system. So you also need to upload the model then. Since I used the SSD-10 Onyx model, I'm going to upload the SSD-10 Onyx model here as well. Then you can go ahead and hit confirm. Since the neural network models are usually quite large, it might take a while before your tools upload. And of course, once it's uploaded for security purposes, your tool first needs to be reviewed by an admin before you can actually use it in a pipeline. This process should not take longer than a day, but if it does, you are welcome to contact any admin and let them know of your grievances. But once an admin has approved your tool, you'll be able to head over to pipelines. And when you create a new pipeline, you'll have the add tool option, where normally just the default tools are. You'll see your custom tool popping here at the bottom. Then you can add that to your pipeline and send it through to our analysis engine to analyze videos or images taken by your drones. And then you can see here we have the pop-up that says the tool has just been added to the backend. Now you just need to wait for an admin to approve your tool before you can use it. So that was the tutorial on how to use our SDK and upload your own tool. Thanks for watching and happy coding to everyone.